Hi, I'm Tina. Right now, I want to talk to the mom and pop business owners out there. And I want to talk about making sure your business survives in this next year. Um, I've been hearing and listening to the stories. And I got to tell you that one of the main things that I continue to hear is the inability to embrace where and how to engage new business right now. And I know that that's hard to hear. I know that that's hard to admit. But if you want change, you're going to have to embrace the facts. Let's talk about all of the things that you've done. I listened to stories just the other night about how people slept in their trucks to make sure that they made that delivery on time the next morning, or how, even though they had employees, that a lot of times they were out there making sure that whatever product they were producing was done just right, and until they understood that everybody else could continue it exactly the way that they did, they would work 16 hours a day, sleep in their offices, and do all of these things. And if that's the case, you mean to tell me you're going to allow something small like learning technology to keep you from growing your business? No, I know that that's not the case. And I know that this is hard to hear. And yes, a lot of people probably are going to sit there and sugarcoat everything and allow you to continue to blame the economy and the government and all of that, but you never let that stop you before. So why are you letting it stop you now? You got to do what you need to do, and what you need to do is say, okay, if the people are on Facebook, then guess what? I need to be on Facebook. Or if the people are searching for my business or businesses like me on the internet and in search engines or whatever, then I need to be there. Or maybe it's not so much about the internet systems. Maybe it's now about the systems that you have in your business, that you're refusing to change something that you know and keep hearing how it needs to be changed, but you won't change it. Now, and I'm not talking about if you make bush baked beans and you got a secret sauce and that's the thing you've been selling for years. So no, you're not supposed to change the secret sauce, but you might change the way the can is presented. If that's preventing you from growing, are you going to let it? Are you going to let your legacy go down? You planned on giving this business to your kids. You planned on moving. You had plans, you have stories, you want that legacy to continue. So let's rebuild the legacy. I have a client right now that, while they do understand what I'm talking about, it hasn't been very easy moving them along. So I always bring it back to the same points. How many new clients did you get this week? If you didn't get any, what did you do to get new clients? How did you get in front of them? All of those kind of things. And when you put it back in front of you like that, you have to break down those walls. I know that it's difficult. I know that you're used to doing business a specific way. And I just want to show you how little tweaks. I don't want you to completely change your business model. I just want you to understand that there are little tweaks you can do right now. Right now. Let's talk about networking. I know that, small businesses typically network over lunch. You set all of these appointments. Now people don't have time. So even if you're able to get in front of people, you still have to be able to continue and develop that relationship. How are you doing it? There's ways now that you can continue to do it online. But you're going to resist right to the last breath. Really? It's time to learn. And I want to teach you. So, I kept the audio of the seminar we did a couple nights ago. We're talking about the Facebook timeline changes. If you have a fan page, if you don't have a fan page, you need to get one. And I talk about a lot of different things, the way you can use it and implement it today. I didn't just lead you down the line. I gave specific examples. I even told you examples you can go look at and learn and how you can begin applying it. So even right there, you could just take and listen to it, write out your plan, and do it. Because you know how to write out plans. You know how to implement them. You've been doing it for a long time. You're just resisting and want to be right. So, is it more important to be right, or is it more important to rebuild your legacy? That's the only question. And if it's more important to rebuild your legacy, then learn what you need to learn. So, committed. I am so committed to helping small mom and pops thrive again. No more excuses, no more big businesses taking over, no more the government doesn't care about us, no more, if you wait for the government to get it right, no offense, you're going to be waiting for a long time. They can't get it right between each other. So, get it right for yourself. Go sign up, get the first audio that's over there. And, I think our schedule's pretty much one a week, rough schedule, but we're going to do it because we want to see small businesses, small mom and pops, the teens that have been in business for 20 years. We don't want to see you go out of business anymore. Let's do this. We can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I know that you're probably mad. You're probably yelling at this video right now because I'm getting under your skin. That's what I intend to do. Because if I don't get under your skin to the point where you begin to listen, you might not listen to everybody else. You know what? They've been telling you and you don't want to listen. Okay. But I'm telling you now that you need to do this. And if you don't, then you are not trying everything. And I know you did. You told me you slept in a truck. Told me the things that I hear that people would do to make their business survive. And to see you just won't embrace technology? Really? It's time to give in and get it together. Go sign up for that first audio. Let's get committed. Let's all be successful together.